fucking. You know what I hate about YouTubers? I've said this before. I hate when people hype up things.
Yeah.
Like if you're working on a song or if you're working on anything, like why do you hype up anything?
Yo, guys, this new song. When you hear it, you're just gonna die. Yeah.
How could you possibly fucking say that?
Yeah.
How can an artist go, you guys are gonna fucking lose it when you hear this song? How can you possibly say that? That's crazy.
But when Kanye West says it, you're like, this might be good.
I don't care if Kanye West says it.
But you're saying you don't like when YouTubers do it.
I don't like when anybody says that. Like, what artist?
But you're okay with Kanye West saying it.
No, I said I don't think Kanye can say that. Like, that's crazy to say.
Yeah?
You guys are going to fucking lose your mind when you see this.
Oh, I think there's
That is
certain people with confidence like that is
really
awesome.
I think it's
When
so
Kanye
bold, and it's just so...
One of the greatest things I've ever seen in life, and this is about the creative process. I'm watching this documentary about Jay-Z, and it's like old documentary. It's on like Showtime. I put it on, and it goes to this scene, and it cuts to Kanye West. Guy's got fucking braces in his mouth. He looks like the biggest dork you've ever seen in your life. And they roll into the studio, and they go, "Oh, what you working on?" He goes, "Yo," he's like, "I got this song for Jay-Z, and when he hears this motherfucking song, he gonna fucking die. Jay-Z's fucking tits are gonna fall off when he hears this beat." And they're like, okay, and like, well, Jay's gonna be here in a little bit. Are you ready? And he's like, fucking ready? Are you ready? Don't ask me a fucking question like that if I'm ready.
This real?
Totally real, 100%. Look up the documentary. So they go, okay, well, can we hear it? And he goes, can you hear it? He goes, are you ready to fucking hear this shit? And they're like, okay, yeah, play it. He fucking hits play, and all of a sudden you hear, right? It's fucking dirt off your shoulder.
Sure.
And Jay-Z hasn't heard it yet. So they're like, yo, I think Jay's going to like. He's like, and Kanye's got his hands crossed. And he's fucking sitting there listening to his music. And he's like, you fucking tell me that ain't the best fucking song you ever heard? And they're like, yeah, it's pretty good. And then Jay-Z comes in. And Jay-Z's kind of an asshole. Sure. Jay-Z's like, I'm fucking Jay-Z. Yeah. Who's this fucking twerp producer? Kanye. What kind of fucking pussy name is Kanye?
Yeah.
Like that. And he gets in the booth. And he's like, okay. Okay. And then he's like, if you're feeling like a damn drunk, put your shoulders off. And then you see it come together, and Kanye's like, I fucking told you! I told you! And then you're like, that's fucking dirt off your shoulder.
Okay.
Best thing I ever seen in my life.
You proved me wrong, I guess.
I don't even know where we started. I wasn't trying to prove you wrong. What were you saying?
I was just saying that it's super, extremely aggressive, and it could never end great when you hype up a song too much.
Well, yeah, when it's a piece of shit artist, of course. It's like,
I know,
shut up.
but I mean, I guess maybe that's because I'm surrounded by so many like shit artists that go, "Hey, not our friends." Sorry. But, like,
why are you looking right into my eyes?
No, because we're in LA, and there's so many people that are like, "My song is the next big hit. I'm gonna blow up after this." Like I hear that all the time, and it's like it'd be so much cooler if you just said, "I have a new song coming out. I'm excited." That's it. You know what I mean? Like if you hype up a song, people are expecting so much. It's so.
What about Muhammad Ali?
My favorite is to underpromise and overdeliver. That's the best. I've lived that my entire life. I always underpromise.
Well, I've taken a page from your book. I've stopped hyping up my things.
Well, that's different in your situation. You should have been following that page from the get-go.
I know. What about Muhammad Ali?
Well, give me the story behind Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali was the greatest fighter of all time.
That's different when you're a fighter, I think.
Why?
That's the only time I feel like it's okay. Because it's just kind of part of the fighting is like aggression, right?
Right.
It's who's more aggressive. Mm-hmm. And I think that's where it fits
My
into.
mobile game's pretty aggressive, and I've been hyping it up for a while.
Best fucking app. Well, fucking that. No, I also do think there's a part in rap that where like aggression works. Do you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But when I think about like music, like pop songs and like songs like that, I never understand, or like YouTubers coming out with YouTube videos, I never understand why people hype it up. I get why someone would make an Instagram story and be like, you guys are really gonna like this video, but I don't. I've seen so many tweets where they go, this is gonna fucking knock your socks off. This is the best video to ever fucking like. It's just don't hype it up. If you don't hype it up, people will be so pumped when they actually see it.
Unless you're Kanye,
no one will be disappointed unless you're Kanye.
I thought about it, man.
And Muhammad Ali.
If I could meet one person, Kanye West.
He's definitely the most interesting person.
If I could spend an hour with someone and have them like me, I certainly don't want to like. I've met celebrities before, and I'm like, ugh, I should have never even.
I've heard incredible things about him. I heard that when he's in the studio, he like takes notes from other people. Yeah. So like you can come into the studio and he'll just meet you and be like, Jason, listen to this.
Really?
And then you'll be like, I like it, Kanye. I just don't like this chorus. And then he'll be like, we need to change it. We need to change the fucking chorus. I've heard that he's like that, and that's really cool. I like when people take notes from.
You do that.
People. I'd love
You'll do
that.
that. I'll be giving you notes on something, and then you'll bring the janitor in.
I'll literally
And
have
I'll be like, oh, I guess my opinion.
I'll have a
I'll have
random
You're good
person
like that,
go through my
for sure.
vlog, and if they don't like anything, I hate it too.
Yeah.
I'm so easily like influenced by people's opinions. I hate it.
You are?
Yeah. What do you mean?
I don't think you are.
Yes, I am.
No, I don't think the exact opposite of you.
Well, what restaurant do I hate? I hated the Beverly Hilton, and then we all went there, and you guys were talking about how great it is, and then I took my friends there for the next 7 weeks.
Oh yeah, I was pissed.
Yeah,
I was pissed when
I was with Jason. I was like, "This place fucking sucks." and then with the people we were with, they were all like, "This is so great. This is so great."
Yeah.
God, I can't focus because Todd is in the corner here. And he's
Guys, Todd's doing the Silence of the Lambs tuck under.
Todd
Go watch Silence of the Lambs if
Todd
you don't know what that
has
is.
put his dick in between his thighs.
Better said by David.
And he's trying to distract me. It is very distracting because it's really fun to look at. Guys, I'm here with Jeff.
What's up, guys? Good to be here. My name is
Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
Guys, this is a common theme going around our friend group. People think you have Botox, and I want to address that
Oh
here.
yeah, let's address that. No Botox. Next question.
No?
What is this, dude? Is this you called me on here for an ambush?
Let me see. And I'm going in for the people in the audio. I'm
You know why
going
people?
in.
I feel like that's a compliment that people think you have Botox.
I'll be honest with you, Jeff. When everybody brings up that you have Botox, I go, no, not at all.
But now looking at him,
I mean,
I wouldn't know if you did or not.
I take it as a compliment. I
Sure.
do. From everybody but when you say it, because you say it to piss me off.
what's one thing about you're 30 years old now, correct?
29.
29, 30. Who cares? You're old. What's one thing that you've learned?
This is what you guys do here. He sits here and says you're old to his co-host. Hey, you know what? I had Jason on my podcast today. That podcast, you guys are going to lose your shit when you hear it. It's going to be the craziest podcast. That's a little callback.
Fucking craziest podcast.
You guys are going to lose your tits. They're going to fall off. I had Jason on, and he was great, man. We respected each other. We didn't just sit here and bicker like you guys did.
Well, no,
we
we're-
talked about insight on topics, some of his stories. This guy's been alive for 300 years, dude.
There we
He has
go.
a lot of stories.
Now you're getting
Yeah,
it.
it's fun. It's fun. He's so old. He told me so many stories about Jay-Z when he was starting out.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Fucking old as fuck. Well, what advice do you have to young people that are? This is an episode about finding love because obviously Jason just met that wizard on the airplane. So I want to know. What have you realized about love and relationships that you can take and you can explain to other people?
Damn.
Are you a relationships type of guy now? You've come out of a relationship a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Are you ready to jump into one?
Dude, it's not worth it. Just do YouTube videos, edit them all night, and then everything happens for you. You could get reservations at restaurants. You don't have to call up. You don't have to grease anybody. All you got to do is become successful on YouTube, and all your life problems are solved. Airplane tickets. Hire an assistant. Have her do that. Put in your credit card info, all that shit. You don't want to do that. Just focus on doing YouTube. Is that good?
No. No. Is there anything more like to a person that doesn't make YouTube videos?
I don't give a shit, dude.
Oh,
I don't know.
we were at the Grove. Jeff and I went to the Grove yesterday, and we know this Viner. I don't know his name, but I was hanging out with him one day. I think Zane was. I don't know. And he goes, "Hey, you want to go to the Grove and get recognized?" Yeah. That's the joke he said. And the Grove is like this outdoor mall, and the Viner said it like just so he can go and people can take pictures with him. Yeah. And now we use that joke every time we go to the Grove. I like Jeff was on his way to a workout. And I'm like, Jeff, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm going to work out. And I'm like, you want to go to the Grove and get recognized? And he goes, fuck yeah, that sounds way better than my workout. Feels great. So I picked him up and we went to the Grove. And obviously we don't go to the Grove to get fucking recognized, but we're there. Yeah. And I'm taking a picture with someone, and this girl walks behind Carly, and her boyfriend goes, "Who is that?" And she goes, "Oh, some fucking YouTuber. He's probably here just to get recognized." Fucking bit us right in the ass. So Jeff and I are no longer going to the Grove to get recognized.
Oh no.
Nah, I'm kidding.
When you were gone before, I was saying that I love Jeff so much. It makes me laugh. I really connect with him because he's like a little bit older. Yeah. He's like kind of like over a lot of the stuff you guys are still into.
Jeff is like in between me and you.
Yeah, Jeff will walk out of a party like, this fucking sucks. And I'll be like, yes, like it's St. Patrick's Day.
But he'll also walk fucking head first into a party and he'll go, this is going to be great.
True. He's in the sweet spot.
He's in the sweet spot of being your friend and my friend.
But I will say, every time I say goodbye to him, like tonight, I think to myself, I might never see him again.
Dude, I think the same thing.
Yeah.
You know why? Because he does this weird shit when he leaves.
Yeah.
We're talking about him like he's not here. When he leaves, he like airplane modes his phone or some shit. You can reach him. You can try to reach him like throughout the night, and he'll be gone. Sometimes he'll be gone for an entire day.
What is that?
Yeah, I'm going to get out of here in a second, but I just wanted to say before I leave that these guys are fucking rich, and they are very successful, and they still only have 2 microphones here, and it just feels weird. You know what?
And there's a good chance the audio did not come out. We cross our fingers every week.
Look at him. Did you look? He just fucking charmed his way out of it.
Yeah.
He's literally deflecting.
Hey, guys.
What the fuck do you do when you turn off your phone, you crazy psychopath?
Don't worry about it. I have a podcast of my own that you guys can check
Get
out.
the fuck out of here.
I don't want to be here anymore.
That's Jeff Wittek.
Sit here and listen to you guys insult each other when you know how much I love insulting you, and I don't have a microphone to do it. Whatever, I'm out of here.
All right, that's Jeff.
Buy us a third mic.
Hopefully one day we'll find out what he does past 9 p.m. That'd be a real big honor. Because
Well, what do you think he does?
I
No,
think
you know what
I think he just watches movies. Better? Got it.
I think he's a little more balanced than you and I.
Yeah.
You think? I think it's the opposite.
No. I think he's more balanced in his life. He's a little like he does his work, and then he's going to have a life that's unconnected. But we're together all the time. We're plugged in.
You know what Jeff is like?
What?
So like those balls that like wizards look into, and like all mystical on the inside, and they're like woo,
Yeah.
like those orbs.
Yeah.
That like a psychic will look into and will read you a crystal ball, like a crystal ball. He's like a crystal ball. So it's really well contained. It's very pretty to look at. But once it's cracked, which I think it will crack soon, it will fucking explode. All sorts of demonic shit all over the world. And I think that's what Jeff is. He's a beautiful crystal ball who is at any second now will crack and will fuck us all. I don't know how, but Jeff said any second.